I said you can come in. Door's open.
Peter!
Oh, hello there. Sorry.
Ah. Good
Hello,
to see some
Grumpy
work
Pa.
being done. Good show. My goodness, it's gloomy in here. Now do sit down. You got my note, I presume?
I did.
Well, I'm sure you've been
yes.
very busy, which explains why I haven't heard from you, so seems I have to come and pay you a visit instead. Still plugging away, I see. Mind if I take a look?
Yeah, sure.
It's still very much work in progress. And most of them are just weather readings from my contact in South America.
Not much to read yet. You will tell me when you've got something, won't you? As your professor, I do need to be kept abreast of things.
Sure. I don't see why not.
You'll be the first to know, I assure you.
I do hope so. Good grief! I'm not surprised you're getting nothing done with all this racket.
Well, I'm getting stuff done.
What is it this time? Oh, more of them today, I see, getting ready for another march, I suppose. And I can't quite believe how many women are out there. The more they let in, the less serious studying seems to get done in this place. Not built for academic work, I fear.
Ew.
I really don't see why they want to join this band of Soviet sympathizers.
Sounds like a peaceful protest. Not doing anyone any harm.
Well, you know what I mean. Anyone who's for nuclear disarmament is anti-British, as far as I can see. Can't stand all this politics in my college. Wanted to talk to you about that, in fact.
To me?
That's right. Sit down.
I'll try to stay confident here.
What worries me is that all that is distracting people from the very good academic work we do here. This is where I really do need your help, Peter.
Very happy to help, always.
As you know, I have some friends in high places. I need to persuade these people that this college deserves to survive, deserves the reputation we've built over the years. Now, there's a lot of talk suggesting we're a soft touch, a breeding ground for communists.
Ooh.
I need to show we're serious about what we do, and what I need from you is something publishable.
What is that?
Absolutely. That's what I intend to write.
I don't doubt it. Make sure it is good, something first rate. This is a great institution, Peter. I need to prove its worth, and I need you to prove yours too.
Prove my worth?
It's been 3 years now. Sure you understand what I'm saying?
Not quite.
Yeah, tell me more, sir.
Is this paper really taking up so much of your ample brain power? I mean, your position isn't necessarily permanent. I'm sure you're hoping you don't have to stay in this dark little room forever. And I'm sure you'll rather leave it after a well-deserved promotion. That's all. Oh, one more thing. The atmosphere here, things have been a little fraught. You must have noticed it's not just those protests that I'm concerned about. You know all about the business with the Cambridge Four, I presume.
I don't, actually.
You don't? A Soviet spy ring. Recruited right here in Cambridge. Passing secrets to the Russians for years, and we knew nothing about it. The papers are having a field day with it. They used to hang for things like this.
You think something's going on?
They think the Cambridge Four might now be the Cambridge Five. They still don't know who the fifth member is yet. I need to be absolutely sure we are on our guard. So I'd like you to keep an eye out. You would tell me if you saw anything suspicious, wouldn't you?
Yes,
I can
sir.
trust you on that?
Absolutely. You can trust me.
Glad to hear it. I'll see myself out. You carry on.
I don't trust him. I don't really like him either.
Anybody out there? Mayday! Mayday!
It's Peter here.
Peter! Peter, thank God you made it. Are you there? Is there a doctor? Can someone come and pick me up?
Floyd, something's not right. I think something's happened here.
Something's happened. What do you mean?
There's no one here.
Well, there's nobody here. The place is abandoned. Hello?
That's impossible. They have to have someone stationed here all year round.
Floyd, it's not just that the place is empty. Everyone's things are here. There are just no people. It's like they've all vanished.
Or they might be out on some kind of exercise, a research trip, something like that. Taking a vehicle and headed out.
No, they didn't take the vehicle that's here.
That doesn't sound right.
And wherever they went, they went in a hurry. There's footprints everywhere, and they left a mess in their living quarters.
What kind of mess?
Broken glass, an overturned chair, that sort of thing.
Like there'd been a fight?
What, maybe? Or maybe there was an emergency. Someone got sick or something.
Yeah.
Oh, listen to me. I don't like the sound of this. I want you to get out of there as quick as you can. You hear me?
I can do that.
Out into that again? No. Where would I go? Back to you?
No. Don't come back, Peter. Took you 2 hours to get there. You come back here and then where are we? Back to square one. Peter, listen carefully. I don't know for sure, but it's possible that the base you're in might have been attacked.
Uh-oh.
Attacked? This is a research station. Who would attack this place?
Soviets.
No. Don't be ridiculous, Floyd. We're not at war.
The Cold War hasn't been so cold around here recently. People are tetchy. I've heard stories of shots being fired. You could kill a dozen men down here and no one would know about it.
You're being paranoid, Floyd.
I've met the guys who work at Deception Point, mate. They run a tight ship. It's not like them to leave it completely deserted without telling anyone. And now you're telling me there are signs of a struggle? You can't rule it out.
I don't like this. I think I should come back.
No.
No, there's a chance I can raise someone from here, but if you come back and I can't, then we're back at square one.
Yeah, that's
They
fair.
have to have us both on their case. Look, I'll keep trying on the radio. You've got to move on. Get out of there quickly.
I will.
What about you?
First things first, don't worry about me. You will more help if you keep yourself safe. You're in the radio hut, right? Anything in there which could help tell where we are?
Maybe.
There's a map here.
A map? Great. Oh, what's on it?
Deception Point.
I can see where I am. The base at Deception Point.
Okay, great. Anything north of there?
Cathedral Rock. Oh no, there's more?
There are more buildings to the north. Do you know what they are?
More buildings. I know the Norwegians are stationed out here too. That'll be the Norwegian base.
I'm guessing they're not a threat like the Soviets.
Don't worry. The Norwegians are allies. They'd help us. Just pray there'll be someone there when you arrive. You mentioned there was a vehicle. Have you got keys?
Yeah, I got keys.
Got them. Got
Why
them.
wouldn't they take the vehicle then?
Let's hope they fill the tank up. Can you see a route on the map? Any landmarks to follow?
Cathedral Rock.
Up ahead, there's some kind of huge rock marked on here. Cathedral Rock. Looks like the highest point around. Maybe I'll be able to see the Norwegian base from there.
Sounds like that's your first destination. Peter, can you see anything you can use as a weapon?
I've got my hands. That's all.
Well, don't go searching for one if there's nothing else in there. You don't know when they might come back. Get to the vehicle and head to that rock as quickly and as quietly as you can, alright?
Just
Okay.
make sure you send those flares up so I can find you again. Floyd, are you still there?
Sorry, I had to move my leg. Look, don't hang about, Peter. Keep going. Christ's sake. I'll keep broadcasting on this frequency when I can. Try and pick it up again when you get to the base.
Okay.
I will, and remember those flares.
Yeah, I heard you. Look, I've got to go. You just get to that cathedral rock. Over and out.
I got this, man. Don't you worry. Gotta get the fuck out. Time to leave. But why wouldn't they take the vehicle? Like, I feel like that's the fastest transportation, and they'd all just die to the freezing cold if they left in a hurry. Like, where would they go? Like, wouldn't you want to take the vehicle? Either way, they'd catch your steps. At least then they don't know how many... Oh wait, I'm actually taking it. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, wow. I can't believe they allowed us. I'm actually driving this thing. We make it to the rock and then we're chilling. I think. What is that? Oh, is that like pointing me where to go? Oh, is it getting darker?
Thanks for picking me up like that. I'm absolutely soaked. I must have looked a terrible state.
You must be freezing.
Don't know what happened. The bus just didn't turn up.
Oh, it doesn't let you try.
Sorry, I think I'm sitting on something. Oh, sorry, it's your peepers. Oh, I haven't got them all wet.
Oh, don't worry about it.
It's okay.
So this is your grand tome about the clouds. Would you mind if I take a look?
Sure.
Of course. I mean, if you can understand them.
Excuse me.
Damn.
I'm sorry, my goodness.
What?
Do you have a right to be here? You know, I have earned my place.
What are you talking about?
Look, maybe this is a bad idea. I don't
What's
want to read them
happening?
anyway if you don't think I can understand them.
What?
No. I meant they're probably illegible. I meant you might not be able to read them. That's all.
Oh, sorry. Just, I get that kind of thing a lot. I'm a bit sensitive.
Crosswise.
I thought you morphed into my old professor there.
Oh.
My office. See me.
Anyway, sorry.
As I said, don't worry. Take a look if you like.
Oh, thank you.
Take a gander.
I can see you're an excellent note taker.
Thank you.
Well, the rest is probably classified, top secret.
Nah, you can read them.
And where is yours, may I ask? May I read that?
Stop it.
You haven't started it, I know.
I will. I haven't had 3 years. Sorry, that was a bit low. I'm just a bit tired at the moment. My proposal was rejected again yesterday. It needs more work.
You got it. It's
You
fine.
can talk to me, you know.
Yeah.
I know what it's like trying to find the right subject.
I'm starting to wonder if I'll ever find it. My friend Molly's nearly finished hers, and here I am, not even at the starting line.
Well, if you're anything like as successful as you are with your lectures, you'll be fine.
Thanks, Doctor. I'll just put you safe down here. Cambridge. Even on a day like this, I do love this journey.
In my car, you mean?
Yes.
Well, I'm enjoying it too. Picking you up in this mighty steed.
Oh, yes. Who needs a big bus when you can have a car like this?
Your presence tells me this is obviously better for picking up ladies.
Oh, well, you can just about fit one in if that's what you mean. Anyway, this bus will do just fine. Thanks again for getting me out of the rain like that. It was...
Don't mention it.
No, it was an inconvenience.
Oh, we
It won't
like each
happen
other.
again.
He likes her. What am I doing? Oh, radio.
This is the BBC Live program. Here is the news. Talks began today in Washington between Britain, the United States, and Soviet Russia over the renewal of the Antarctic Treaty, which forbids any acts of military aggression in Antarctica. Reports of recent skirmishes on the continent have established the need to reaffirm the worldwide commitment to peace. All eyes will be on Russia, whose reported reluctance to rejoin the talks is a point of concern for the British government. In a statement read outside the White House, Prime Minister Macmillan called on Russia to engage in the talks wholeheartedly to ensure a lasting peace in the nuclear era.
Did Russia do bad? Did they do bad out here, man? Come on, Russia. We talked about this. God damn it. Oh, we're almost there. Or I think we're gonna run out of fuel before we get there. Or maybe not, we're really close. Got a half a tank. A little bit more. I think we'll be okay. I really don't understand why these people wouldn't take the vehicle. Oh, it's getting...
That bus? What's that, 5, 6 in a row now?
I don't know, I counted 7 maybe.
It'll never happen again. Oh, wait. Oh, look, there's Molly. Why? I haven't seen her in ages. Can you just pull over and we can say hello?
Yeah, sure. Hello. How are you? Hop, hop, cheerio.
Moles!
Sorry.
Clara!
Oh, it's wonderful to see you.
Well, you can't miss us all today. Is this your handsome bus driver?
I didn't call him that. Molly, this is Peter. Peter, this is Molly.
I've heard.
What
Heard
is
what?
this?
You'll be joining us, I hope.
Yeah.
Joining you here outside.
On the big march? From Aldermaston, the atomic weapons factory. This time we're all going to start there, then march on London. Straight to Parliament. Tens of thousands of us. They'll have to listen to us this time.
4 days walk, isn't that right?
Change, baby.
Seems a bit excessive.
Worth it to save the world, don't you think?
Of course.
Oh, sorry, Peter, Molly is a lecturer at the college too, when she's not showing me the ropes or working on her opus.
Oh, that's all done now. The paper's published.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Good riddance, too. I couldn't bear having it hanging over me any longer.
Congratulations. Well done.
Thank you. I can focus on this for a while. Much more important.
Do you think this will make a difference?
Yeah.
It jolly well has to, don't you think? Considering what's at stake, we're all under threat. I would have thought as a man of science you'd know all about it. Clara mentioned you'd been studying radiation carried by the clouds.
Seems Clara's told you all my secrets.
Oh, I didn't know it was an official secret.
No, it's not. It's not. It's fine.
The radiation is what's terrifying. One hydrogen bomb could kill 1 million people in an instant.
Yeah.
But then the radiation spreads and could kill millions more. Slowly this time. The British government is building more bombs when they should be doing the opposite. Disarming. Setting an example to the world.
Yeah, but then we don't have anything, and then
It
you
must be
can't
more
really...
complicated than that.
Yeah.
Wouldn't the Soviets think we were weak if we did that?
We're not naive, you know. We want the three sides to stop entrenching themselves. All this posturing of theirs can only end one way. It's got to be unilateral nuclear disarmament. Otherwise, every day we are one step closer to the end.
Well, I agree, although with any luck they'll thrash it out.
And what if they don't?
Right, I've got a lecture to give. Peter, would you
kinda
mind if I
have
had a
to.
lift for the last mile?
Of course not.
It was good to meet you, Peter.
Likewise.
Good to meet you too.
You're coming on the march, aren't you, Clara?
I wouldn't miss it for anything.
And you, Peter?
Yeah, I'll do
Wouldn't
it
miss
for.
it.
We'll,
And in the meantime,
Do
I'm
it.
sure Clara will take very good care of you.
She will?
That's enough, Molly Shanahan. We'll be off now.
You go and get your bus, Clara.
I'm sure Clara
Ting
would
ting.
want him to, you know. So. We'll do it for her.
Impressive, isn't she?
No more than you are.
Back on the road now. We just keep on reminiscing and being more and more sad. It's fine. Oh, we're so far away. This vehicle is not gonna take us there. There's no way we're gonna make it, dude. It's so far. How much fuel do we have left? I like the music. We're so far, though. That's a long trek. And that's too far for anyone to walk to. There's no way someone walked to that.
You know what I'm gonna say?
I've got a pretty good idea.
You need to get out more.
I will, I promise.
Good to hear, old chap, but we've heard it before. I have to say, I've never really understood it. Here you are writing about clouds, and yet you never see the sky.
Very good. But it won't last forever. I'm really getting somewhere this time.
Well, let's see some of these words then, shall we? Come on. Man or a mouse? It's the latest top secret, is it? You can trust me.
No.
What do you think, Sam?
These are my friends.
I'm sure some of it is very good. Here.
I really have got a lot of work to do.
It would seem so.
Don't worry, old chap. Well, we'll hit that wall sometimes. It's all part of writing a paper.
Now, come on, don't be so modest, Sam. You dashed yours off in a few months.
Well, maybe I was fortunate, but the point is...
The point is, you set your sights straight and true, sat down and wrote the damn thing.
It wasn't quite like that.
Well, you did it, and now here you are, senior lecturer. Which makes two of us.
Did Joseph not mention he got a promotion too? It does tend to slip his mind for a few seconds occasionally.
Well, you know what could be open to him if he gets this right and gets promotion? His own department. Eventually. Professorship. You can't reach those heights if you stay in this hovel for the rest of your life.
Well, that's true, but I wouldn't
My point
quite
was
put
that saying to Peter it's all part of the process is just kind words. What we need to do is...
It is, though.
Help our poor friend here be a man and write.
I am writing.
All right, maybe I could use a little help
nothing wrong with
here
that.
and there, but I don't need any pity.
Oh, it's not pity. We believe in you. We just don't want to come back and have the same conversation. Just don't start again. That would be a disaster, wouldn't it, Sam?
I think he's right, Peter. I know it's tempting to want to forget everything and start again on a blank
Wait, we're not
page, but
starting
then you're
again.
risking making the same mistakes all over again. You know, sometimes it's better to see where you've gone wrong, that's all. Let it help you. Good things might come of it.
Good things like a promotion, I might add.
Like Joseph says, don't start again.
All right, then, what do you suggest, Sam?
I know what you need.
What?
Go on, then. What?
What you need is some inspiration. Those 3 new girls. You know the ones.
No.
Undergraduates.
No. No.
They'll be at the Fox and Hounds this evening, and so, my good man, shall we?
8 o'clock. See you there?
No.
No, I should work.
You should come. But if you can't, that's one girl for Sam and two for me. We'll buy you a pint anyway. See you later, old chap.
Good luck with it. We'll see you later.
Don't be shy, Peter. Come along. Man or a mouse?
I got papers to do, man.
Oh, there you are. 7 o'clock, I thought you said.
Sorry.
Oh, fashionably late.
Come sit, I got you some tea.
Oh, great idea, thank you.
Thank you.
Sugar for you?
No sugar.
Not for me, thanks.
Okay.
That mattered?
Oh my goodness, you're soaked. Where's your jacket?
What the fuck does no sugar mean?
Well, not on me, of course. Mind on other things.
The paper again? Still all consuming?
All consuming.
Oh, I don't blame you. I've been thinking about it quite a bit too.
You have? About my paper?
Yes?
Really?
To tell you the truth, I'm rather stuck.
I gathered.
Could you finish it for me, do you think?
I thought you could handle it.
I can.
Well, it's a beautiful idea. I think that's why it stuck with me.
I know. It could be something great.
It could. It would be like having a superpower. Being able to predict the paths of the clouds. A next step, control the weather. You could be Cloud Man.
Are you taking this seriously?
Well, you could predict when it's going to rain, at least. This weather reminds me of home.
Was it this miserable all the time?
No. Although Edinburgh always looked better in the rain to me, so that's why I choose to remember it.
At least someone's supportive.
That's where you grew up, isn't it?
That's right. I had a wee cottage in the Highlands too. Our parents would take us up there once in a while.
Us? Brothers and sisters?
One brother, older.
Are you alright?
Yes, sorry.
I didn't mean to pry.
It's just, he was killed in a motorcycle accident near the cottage when he was 18.
So sorry.
It's not your fault. It's life. Or, well, the opposite.
How old were you when it happened?
16. Still, I have a lot of happy memories about him. At the cottage, he always used to get up early, go out into the forest, bring back armloads of wood for the fire. It was sweet, really. The house was already warm for us.
I like the sound of doing that. I could do that. Grab an axe, go out each morning, chop wood.
So you could be the woodsman, then.
I could.
Oh, better than the Cloud Man. Stronger.
Oh, no, I like Cloudman. So, these clouds, your beautiful subject. What do you think you need?
Oh, well, that's simple. More readings to work with.
Sounds achievable.
Well, in theory, yes, but they need to be first-hand, verifiable.
All right. I take it all has to be taken somewhere where the readings aren't affected by other factors.
You've got it. The thing is, it needs to be somewhere very remote, and I need to be there for a while, you see, to get enough readings.
Antarctica.
That makes sense. And I suppose the university budget doesn't exactly allow you to travel the world. Maybe...
What?
Well, that cottage I mentioned, it's in the middle of nowhere, a highest place for miles around. And now would be the time to go with summer coming up.
All summer free?
Well, I'd have to check with my father, but it's remote, just a little place in the woods with a log fire and not much else. But if that's what you're looking for...
If you're sure.
Promise me you're serious about this?
Pinky swear.
Oh, I promise you that.
Promise me that. Anyway, no more past tense.
No more past tense, eh?
Sorry, I didn't know how I felt about the cottage until I started talking about it. I shouldn't have said anything.
You absolutely should have. It's a great idea.
I'm full of them today.
Wow. I think I'd be able to find somewhere else, you know. I must be able to.
It's just... I don't know what my father would say about me bringing an unmarried man up there.
Well, if you're worried about your father, we don't need to go.
No, I'm not worried about him. He's just not exactly modern. Not exactly ringing the changes like Moll's. Doubt her father even knows what she's up to. You saw Moll's on that march, didn't you? Striding forward at the front. Quite the force of nature.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think the bus would make it there?
The bus? That would cost a fortune.
Not that bus, silly. You know, your bus. Ding ding.
Oh, the mighty steed, of course.
Mighty steed.
Well, the roads are pretty rough. Would you cope with it?
No problemo.
I have absolutely no idea.
Ah.
Oh, careful. We want to make it in one piece.
This really is the middle of nowhere.
Just keep driving. I know it seems to go on forever. Just trust me.
It looks
The
nice,
cottage is
though.
only a few miles away now.
It's exciting.
How are you feeling about this?
Oh, I'm fine. Okay, a bit strange, to be honest. Like I'm about to step back in time. I haven't been here in so long. I'm a bit nervous. I don't know. I don't quite know if things will feel different coming back. I hope you like it.
Oh, I'm sure I will.
I already do like it. Look at all the wilderness. Areas like these are always the best.
And thank you for asking your father. I know this is a big thing.
Well, I told him I was taking a friend. I didn't mention you were a man.
Oh, do you think he'd disapprove?
Not exactly, no. Well, he is very old-fashioned,
Probably
but...
got married when he was 10.
Well, thank you for coming along. Well, inviting me and coming along.
Oh, no. I mean, without me, how'd you find it for a start? I couldn't rightly let you run away all by yourself.
So you're running away with me?
Stop it. This is purely professional, isn't it?
We could run away. Ditch the paper. Live in the woods.
You are
The
being
Axeman.
presumptuous, aren't you? No, I'm here to help. You'll need help with the equipment and recording all the data, all that. I couldn't leave you stranded up here in the middle of nowhere.
I'd build us a shelter, be the man of the woods.
Oh, he's back, is he? The woodsman.
I'm telling you, I could do that.
Just be the kind of man who remembers to fill up the tank when we're off to the middle of nowhere.
Well, I am.
I hope this isn't a big mistake.
I'd say the same thing. Oh, here we go.
This is the BBC. Here is the news. The talks in Washington over the renewal of the Antarctic Treaty were in deadlock last night, with Soviet Russia threatening to walk out of discussions early. The new president, Lyndon B. Johnson, made an impassioned speech during which he criticized the Soviets' aggressive stance and reasserted the need for compromise. The president described the Russians as playing a lethal hand and asserted that continuing to do so would risk leading the world into war.
It's not looking good for us. That's for sure. Are we almost there? I swear we're gonna run out of fuel before we get there. If we make it, I'll be surprised. Holy shit, we made it. I can't believe we made it. I didn't think we would. Well, I hope someone's here. If they aren't, that will be silly. Oh, the door's open. Oh no. Oh no. It's not looking good, guys. It really isn't. Oh boy. It looks abandoned yet again. Interesting how that works. You think it was just a nasty storm? Like, or was it actual, like, Soviets?
It's a Soviet base.
Uh-oh. Oh, it did happen. Oh no. We're so screwed. Let's be brave, do it.